Well, what do you say, folks? Dave here in a very warm studio beat, and we're getting ready for some football here today. It's going to be game 4 of the Quest for 2000 as the Buffalo Bills will take on the Philadelphia Eagles here today. Oh, trying to get everything just right here. Something's a little crooked over there. There we go. All right, so let's get going here. Hopefully you're having a good Wednesday. I'm off today, and so we're going to play and try to have some fun here. Okay. So the Bills will be kicking off. No, I'm sorry. The Eagles will be kicking off to the Bills. All right, so here we go. So we have Dempsey. Tom Dempsey will be kicking off here. It's kind of fun when you get some of these guys. We talked about playing off uniform. You know, Dempsey's someone I associate with, actually with Buffalo. He played with Buffalo and obviously that big kick with New Orleans back in the day. But he did some time with Philadelphia, and we'll get him on the channel here today. Roman Gabriel is the quarterback for Philadelphia here. And again, you can see the defense is pretty close. It was Buffalo's 2 better than the offense, and these guys are 1 less. Oh, wait, no, they're 3 less. Hang on a sec. Oh, I screwed that up. Hang on a sec. So I got 34. Oh, wait, I messed this all up. Oh, that was an error. Error on my part. All right, so the offense is 34. The defense is 34. So that's going to be even Steven. Right? So hang on a sec here. So that will be even. So I am all messed up on this one here. So Buffalo is even, because it's 34 and 34, and they're -3, actually. Well, I can't believe I messed that up. But we'll get it right. Right? Offense 34, defense 34, even. Offense 36, defense 33, -3. And here we go. All right, so we'll get that fixed. There we go. As Barbara comes by. She's having some visitors today. Hopefully there'll be some good news for her. And Matt comes by too. And Joshua Vancouver. Holy cow. What time is it over there? It's noon over here. So it's going to be what, 4 in the morning over there? Holy cow. Thanks for coming by. Oh, yeah. Still trying to see how this goes here. All right. We're going to play as long as we can today. We'll see how far we go. Let's see how long my eyes hold out, and let's kick this off here. All right, so Dempsey will kick this off here. So I got a 55, and on the kickoff, that'll be the P column, so that'll be a 2. And the 2 is going to be 66.09. So that's going to be 6 yards deep, right? So we're just going to take that as a so Dempsey will kick off. And again, you can't see this, so we're just going to call it a touchback and just call it a day. All right. All right, so we'll bring it out to the 20. And here we are. It is a nice morning over here. Yeah, it's 12:30 over here. So, yes, I hear you on that. I think it's just a 3-hour difference. And it is beautiful out here. Actually, it was my walk this morning was about 68 degrees, and now it's 78 and climbing. The wife's outside, like, planting in the yard. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to stay inside. All right, so let's see what Buffalo wants to do here. They will go with a run, and it's going to be Ferguson's going to keep it here. So Ferguson, maybe a busted play. Yeah, so we're going to go here. So Joe Ferguson will get the first run of the day on a busted play. Oh, boy, 35. This is going to be terrible. 35 AD and 6 yards and a flag. So Ferguson goes out to the outside. He'll carry it 6 yards, but we do have a flag. So let's check the flag right off the bat. And we have unsportsmanlike on the defense. How are they so mad so fast? Right? So Ferguson gets the 6 yards, right? And then we're going to have a penalty on top of that. So we're going to have a penalty on the Eagles, 15 yards. And where's Ray Barrett when you need him, right? And that's going to be an we're going to call it unnecessary roughness. This is fine. There we go. All right, so they're moving up now. They're moving on up. And the lunch break for Christopher. Good to see you, Christopher. Yeah, we're playing some Mappa football today. Feel free to check in from time to time, as it's game 4 here. So the Bills already have the ball up to the 41-yard line. And this is going to be, oh boy, they don't want to give it to anybody here, huh? So we're going to give it to this guy, Pete Van Valkenburg. All right, he's going to get a couple of carries today. It's going to be mostly OJ and Watkins. OJ had like 27 carries, but we'll give it to Valkenburg. So we're going to send him, what do we want to send him? We're going to send him on the outside. So it's a 15. That's going to be a good carry. 15 AS on the outside run. And that'll pick up. Holy cow, Van Valkenburg is going to go for 24 yards. So they faked to OJ. They give it to Van Valkenburg, and he will go 24 yards. That's a huge carry for him. And the Bills are already down to the 35 of the Eagles. How about that, huh? So you got a 6-yard gain, a 15-yard penalty, a 24-yard run, and here we are. Right? Here we are. Wow, they're going to... No, we got to get it to OJ here. I keep rolling very high. You can't see my dice rolls, but I'm rolling 49s and 50s, which is giving it to the odd people like Ferguson and Van Valkenburg. But we do have to get it to OJ. So we're going to go to OJ here because I'm just rolling really weird, so I'm going to override that. OJ's got a 15, right? A 15 BD. Woo, 15 on the BD. 15 BD. And OJ picks up 25 yards himself. Holy cow. The Bills off to a terrific start. Marching it right down the field, and they're all the way down to the 10-yard line of the Eagles. So let's go to the 10-yard line. And here we go. First and goal from the 10. And this will be an OJ run again. So OJ's going to the outside. 53, it's a 16. That's okay. 16 AG. 16 AG. And from the 10-yard line, OJ will get 9. He's down to the 1. So OJ pounding forward. He'll get 9 yards, much to the delight of Al Red Sox fan if he was watching. And if he is on the replay, hello, Al Red Sox fan. I know you're an OJ replayer. Here we go. Second and goal from the 1. And this is going to be Watkins. I'm going to give it to the fullback. So I need to change my chat. I'm just going to send him up the middle here. A 55 is a 6. And a 6. And it's going to be a CG because they're inside. So it's going to be a 6 CG. And he will pick up 2 and he will score. So... plunging in is Watkins from 2 yards out, and he will get the score. And just like that, what a drive that was by the Bills, right? Not even a pass in sight, just running and penalties. And just like that, it is 6-0. So we're going to go to the PAT, and Leopold is going to be kicking this one today. And so on the, we need to go to the K column here for the kick. A 16 on the K column is going to be a 19 on the extra point. The 19 is good. So no problem there for the extra point. And it's 7-0, just like that for the Bills. What an opening drive. 80 yards on what, 5 plays? On a beautiful day here in Buffalo so far. All right, Leopold will kick off from the P column. Oh, 65 is not good. And it's going to be a 24, and that'll be 48 yards. Not that good at all. 09. So let me go to 48 yards here. So the kickoff, Leopold, 49 yards. And that'll be taken on the 11. Yeah, that's a short kick in on kickoff returns. That'll be the primary receiver. So that'll be Sullivan, actually. Sullivan's going to be the primary guy today. How I do it is I look to see who got the most returns in the game, and that's my primary. And if only one guy get returns in, sometimes he's the only return guy. It's kind of how I do it, the Dave way. So we have an 11, and that'll be an 8 on the kickoff return. And that'll be, wow, Sullivan, a couple of moves, and they're not going to get him till he gets out to the 46-yard line. That'll be a 35-yard return for Sullivan. Wow, we got a lot of offense in this game. It was a high-scoring game in real life, so we might have a high-scoring game here today. I think it was like 37-26 or something like that, and it might be that again today. All right, so Roman Gabriel comes out. He come over from, was it L.A. he played with? So Roman Gabriel will lead the Eagles out here, and let's see what he can do. So we'll roll the dice here, and this is going to be a short pass to get in the groove here. Wait. Yeah, okay. I'm looking to go, why is Tom Sullivan on the Eagles? He's on the Eagles, right? So Tom Sullivan. Oh, no, 24. Yeah, Tom Sullivan's going to flare out of the backfield, so they're going to try to get this guy here involved. He had a nice kick return, so they're going to throw it out to him. So Gabriel, short pass to Sullivan. So we have a 35 for Gabriel. It's going to be a 9. That might be all right. A 9 AS. All right, so Gabriel looking for Sullivan. 9 AS on the short pass. And that will be good for 9 yards to Sullivan out of the backfield. And so the Bills have it up to the 45 now of, I was going to say Detroit. I have Buffalo. Why do I have Detroit on my mind? I don't know. All right, so the Eagles now looking to respond, down 7-0. And this is going to be a short pass to Charlie Young, Forever Young. All right, we got a lot of receivers in the game for the Eagles. All right, Gabriel, short pass to Young, a 53. It's going to be a 10, maybe. 10 BS on the short pass. 10 BS, and he finds him. He'll get 6, and he's wrapped up immediately, but he will get the first down. So Gabriel to Young will get 6. Immediately wrapped up, but it's a first down. Here we go. And another short pass, and this time it's going to be Zimmerman. And Don Zimmerman's in the game. So Gabriel come out, Bills come out running, Eagles come out passing. A 54, 36. Ooh, that's mixed bag. 36 BD. So a 36 on the BD, and that's going to be. It's picked off, but we got a flag. So let's check the flag first. So it's W59TH. Let's check the flag before we do anything. 11. It's going to be a 20. Pass interference on the defense. So it's intercepted, but we're going to mark it off right at that W59 as pass interference. So where is that going to be? 31. That's going to be 21 yards, and it's pass interference. So we're going to go to the penalty here. It's going to be 21 yards on the Bills. And that'll be an automatic first down, and is a pass interference. So I saved myself a little bit of time because there's no sense looking up the interception and the return if it's going to be a flag on the defense. So it just saves me a little bit of time when I do it that way. All right, so there it is. It's first and 10 on the 18. So now I need to change my chart. Here we are. So first and 10, they're gonna pass again. Harold Carmichael. It's a lot of short passes here, I would imagine today, because their run is very, very low. Oh, that's gonna be terrible. 17 AG on the short pass from the 18-yard line. 17 AG. And that's going to be, he'll make the catch for 2 yards. Okay. We'll take the 2. All right. So it's going to be Gabriel to Carmichael. 2 yards, and he's immediately wrapped up on the play. And it's 2nd and 8. And they're still passing. It's pass, pass, pass. Going back to Zimmerman. A lot of receivers in this game, so it's going to be a short pass, Zimmerman. 64. That's going to be a 9. BS. 9 on the BS. And that will be good for 5 yards. So they're nibbling away at this right now. So Gabriel to Zimmerman, good for 5. So both teams' offense moving right down the field. No real issues. And now we're on the 11-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd and 3. And they want to go short pass to Norm Bullock. I'm going to look for the halfback here. So Norm Bullock sneaking out. Gabriel trying to dump it off to him. Oh, it's going to be a 2. That's going to be good. A 2. BG. A 2 BG and touchdown, Bullock. So they march right down the field. Bullock makes the catch. And that will be, come on, click that, Dave. There you go. And, oh, wait. No, let's undo that play. What am I doing here? Oh, I'm on the 11. Okay, so I couldn't see that. Right in my blind spot. So we're just going to do this. And that'll be a touchdown for the Eagles, and it's 7-6. Wow, so Roman Gabriel, a nice drive of his own. And let's take a look at Tom Dempsey coming in for the extra point. He will be from the K column. That's got to be good. Yeah, perfect, good. So the point after by Dempsey is good, and we are tied at 7-7 here. So each team showing a lot of offense. So Dempsey will kick this away. And we're going to get a 52 from Dempsey, which will be on the kickoff. It's going to be a P, so that'll be a 10. And that'll be 52 yards on the kickoff. So Dempsey, 52 yards on the kickoff. That'll be taken at the 8-yard line by Francis. So Francis will get it here. A 66 for Francis. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Francis, a 66 is a 1. And Francis is gone. He goes all the way. What a game this is right off the bat. Wallace Francis, and nobody's going to catch him. He will take that to his house, and that's a touchdown for the Bills. Oh, look at this game. Holy cow. And you like the racist pennant? Yeah, that's a good one there. That's the old Gretzky team. And so Leopold comes in for the extra point. Holy cow, what a day this has been. And a 62 will be the K column, and that'll be a 5, and the extra point is good. So, all kinds of craziness happening today. As the Bills march it down the field and score, the Eagles march it down the field, and then on the kickoff, Wallace Francis takes it to the house. All righty, so Leopold will kick this off. A 41 is going to be on the kickoff. It's going to be a 10 again. 52-09. The kickoff by Leopold is 52 yards. And let's see what the Eagles are going to do with this kickoff here. And that's going to be taken by Sullivan. Sullivan's our main kickoff guy today. He's got a 45 from the P column. And that'll be 19 on the kickoff. And he'll get 27 yards. That's a good kickoff return. So Sullivan here. What did I say that was? 27 yards. So, what an explosive start to this one. Here we go. It is 14-7. And let's see if they're ever going to run the ball. No, it's going to be another pass to Sullivan again. So they let him return the kick, and then going to throw the ball to him. So Tom Sullivan's going to get a workout today. Ooh, there we go, Gabriel. A 33. And that's going to be a 4. 4 AD on the short pass. A 4 AD. And that'll be good for 15 yards and a first down. Boy, you like offense. This is the day for you. As Sullivan goes 15 yards. And it's already 14-7. We've only played about 6 minutes in this game. And Philip got his dice in. Good to hear that. I saw the picture you posted. Nice. So now you can really play those games really fast. And we're going to go medium pass to Charlie Young on the medium pass. Here we go. Charlie Young from the 50-yard line. Oh, man, look at the offense in this game. Have you seen anything like that? That's going to be a 4. 4. AS to Charlie Young. Medium pass. And that's going to be good for 28 yards to Charlie Young. Is there even a defense out there? Am I playing this right? I don't know. 28 yards, Charlie Young. And we still got more than halfway to go here in the first quarter. And we're looking at a 14-14 tie. It's funny how that happens. The other game was a low-scoring game, and I had a low-scoring game through the fourth quarter. It's kind of fun watching that. All right, do they ever want to run the ball? Yes, we'll finally run the ball, and it's going to be Roman Gabriel's going to take the ball himself. So he's on the 22. So I need to go to my other chart here. So he's going to go outside between the 10 and the 30. Roman Gabriel keeping him himself. A 61 is going to be a 24 AG. And he'll get absolutely nothing. So Roman Gabriel trying to keep it himself, and he'll pick up nothing. And, yeah, defense is optional today, says Christopher. I would agree with that. So the first run of the day is the quarterback. We're going to go medium we're going to go medium pass to Harold Carmichael. Here we go. So we're going to get a medium pass. Is this where we want to be? The 10? Nope. Oh, between the 15 and the 30? Yep, that's where we want to be. Okay, medium pass. Gabriel back to pass at 35. That's a 9. AS on the medium pass. A 9 AS. And that'll be good for 12 yards. And that'll be a first down. Boy, I tell you, did not expect this today. And so it's first and goal at the 10. Whew. And this will be a run, finally. And do I have a Poe James? I do have a Poe James. So Poe James will get the carry. And he's going to go inside run. Inside run from the 10 to Poe James. 21 is going to be a 10 AS. 10 AS. Oh, he'll pound that through. He'll get 5 yards. So Poe pounds for 5. How's that sound? In for a penny, in for a Poe, right? 2nd and 5 from the 5. And that's going to be a short pass to Norm Bulak. Bulak. If that's how you say it. Oh, we got to go here now. I got to tune that down here. I think I'm going to have to put on my AC again. I turned off my AC because it was getting too cold, but I'm looking at the temperature. It's now up to 80 outside, so yeah. All right, short pass. 51. That's going to be an 8 BG. 8 BG on the short pass. 8 BG. G for the short pass, and that'll be to Bulak, and he will dive and he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. Bulak goes in for the score. And boy, I tell you, we got 27 points up on the scoreboard here, and we're looking for the extra point. So Tom Dempsey will come in for the point. 14 from the K column is going to be a 27, and that is good by Dempsey. Put right through. So Dempsey puts it through, and look at this score, will you? It is 14-14. We're halfway through the first quarter. Fun times. Let me turn on my AC and grab my drink. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. Almost did 2 miles today. I'm gonna go Bellini Bliss. This is a peach, pineapple, mango flavor type drink. We'll see how this goes today. Yeah, I almost did 2 miles out on the road today, and I'm wearing my old sneakers. My feet are killing me today. That was a long walk with the bad sneakers. Kind of fruity. Peach mango. It's all right. It's all right. Most of the bubblies are pretty good. All righty, so Dempsey will kick it off from the 40. What a game we got. 14-14. If you like action, we got action. Oh, and 11 on the kickoff. Look at all these great rolls. So that'd be a 25 on the kickoff, and that'll be a touchback. So Dempsey all jacked up over that last drive. Is just going to boot it about 80 yards. And so here come the Bills now. All right, Christopher, thanks for coming by. Back to work. I'm glad we could entertain you for a few minutes during lunch. I don't like to cheer against Dave's team, but you're an Eagles fan since Cunningham got drafted out of I like the Eagles, too. I'm a Cunningham. I like a Harold Carmichael guy. I get nothing against the Eagles, really. Mostly. And I'm just playing. I'm not really rooting for anybody. Although the way this game's going, OJ hasn't even touched the ball yet. Hardly, right? Oh, man, they're going to go long pass. I am rolling some ridiculously high numbers here. It's going to be a long pass. Do I have a Seymour? Yeah, Paul Seymour, the tight end, is heading down the field for the long pass. Randy, this has been insane. If you go back and rewind it, it's been just driving down the field, no stopping anybody, kickoff return, you name it. You name it. So here we go. All right, so it's going to be a long pass. Ferguson looking for Paul Seymour. And Rob comes by. Good to see you, Rob. And so we got a 14. That's going to be a 34 BS on the long pass. 34 on the BS. And that's going to be, we have some kind of a fumble. F49. Let's go to F49. Again, fumbles can be anything. So Ferguson was back to pass a 42 on the 49, and a 42 is he is hit behind the line, -7. The ball comes free, and it's going to be jumped on by the left guard. Does he get a return here? No, he doesn't. So Ferguson is hit, fumbles, and it's going to be Reggie McKenzie falling on it. He doesn't get a return, though. So let's see here. Pass. Ferguson passes to Seymour. Quarterback fumbles. -7. I know you can't see this here, but I'm trying to see. And it's going to be picked up by, what did I say? It was McKenzie? One of those guys? Yeah, Reggie McKenzie falls on it for Buffalo. So, almost disastrous there. Ferguson looking long for Seymour, but yeah. Final play wins. Yeah, Gary comes by too. Hi, Gary. Oh, that's right. You're going to the Twins game. It was on TV last night. Yeah, when I sat back after the game that I did here, I turned on the TV and the Twins and the Dodgers were playing. It says, "Oh, I want." I thought you said you're going tonight, so it looked like the Dodgers were beating them up pretty good. So you're cooking some pepperoni pizza in 31 Celsius heat here in the UK. I'm not sure what 31 is, but I think it's pretty hot, right? I always remember there was a commercial, a little jingle. It says, "Summer days about 25, a cold days -3." So 25's got to be like in the mid-70s, comfortable. So 31's got to be in the 80s here, I would think, you know. And and Rob, you got 34 degrees here in Vancouver. I can't follow all them. I don't know what 34 is like. To me, 34 is like snowing. You know. All right, 2nd and 17. Man, this is going to be another pass. Looking for Chandler. So Ferguson looking for Chandler on the pass. Yeah, let's hope for a better night for you, Randy. You got where you sitting, by the way. Where do you like to sit when you go to baseball games? I'm always afraid I'm going to get bonked by the ball. 21. That's going to be a 20. Not looking good here. 20 AS on the short pass, right? 20 AS, and that's going to be knocked away incomplete. Oh wait, hang on a sec. I'm on the 13. Yeah, it's still incomplete. All right, so Ferguson looking for Chandler, cannot connect, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, I can already feel the cool down here. It's going to be 34 on Friday. Nice. Tribe fan comes by. Good to see you, Tribe fan. It's playing a little bit of football here today. And they're going to run this. They're going to give it to OJ. So finally, they're going to give it to OJ here. So the ball's on the 13-yard line. Oh, come on, let me get this page out here. I have a problem with this particular page. There we go. Here we go. They've been saying we've been going metric since I was in grade school. And they also said that soccer was going to be the biggest sport in the country. So far, neither one has happened. You're down the third baseline, even with the left fielder. You have to watch out for some line drives over there. Yeah, I would say that, yeah. All right, so OJ, 51. Oh, it's going to be a 15. BS. Well, actually, no, they're going to be... I think I automatically have them playing, but do I have them playing deep on a run? Yeah, I think I do. I think they're automatically deep. So 15 BD, so he should get some good yardage on this. And yeah, he'll pay. Oh my gosh, OJ, he takes off. And on 3rd and 17, he's going to get 29 yards. OJ goes for 29 yards. And on 3rd and forever, OJ picks up the first down. There is just no defense right now. No defense. And Barbara's back. Good to see Barbara back. There's no defense. It's like watching one of my roller hockey games. There's no defense. Wowzers. All righty. So, going back to OJ again. They're going to just run the juice. The juice is loose. A 14. That'll be a 14 BD. And a 14 BD. And F-17. Oh, boy. OJ's hit, and the ball comes free on the F-17. No juice. So, OJ, 26. OJ gets 5 yards, and the ball comes free. Oh, boy. So, OJ, it's 5 yards, fumbles, and the Eagles get it. And it's going to be D6, which is the left outside linebacker. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be Steve Zabel Does Zabel get a return? No. So Zabel will just fall on the ball on the fumble return. And that'll be that. So OJ with a big fumble here. And that's the first bad play of the game. And here we go. So 1st and 10 at midfield for the Eagles. All right, so Ferguson's going to go have a seat over here. OJ's going to talk about what happened with his peeps. And here we go. All right, Roman Gabriel back out. It's fun having Roman Gabriel on the table, right? Oh, what is the play call? It's going to be a short pass to Harold Carmichael. So it's going to be a 10 AD on the short pass. 10 AD. And it's going to be 7 yards to Harold Carmichael. So Gabriel Carmichael, 7. Oh, I thought I clicked on Carmichael now. So Gabriel Carmichael. Oh, Carmichael, there we go. So some of that I can't see very well. Yeah, we're not going to go metric with APA. I still can't figure out the metric stuff. When they say, like, sometimes we watch our YouTube shows, it's like, this car was traveling at 80 kilometers per hour. I'm like, I don't even know. Is that good? Is that bad? Is that slow? Is that snail's pace, or is that like cheetah? But to each their own. Everybody does it their way, and there's nothing wrong with that. All right, so we got a 2nd and 3. Another short pass. This team does not like to run. Another short pass to Carmichael. All righty, so it's 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line of Buffalo. And Gabriel, a 15. That's a 7. Oh, CD, though. BD. 7 BD on the short pass. And he will pick up 10. 10 is good, right? And it's a 1st down. So, Carmichael, 10 more. Boy, this has been nothing but offense. This thing could end up like 35-35. 80 is 50 in American. 80 is 50. I still can't figure it out. And they're going to go... I'm going to go short pass again to Norm Bulak. Oh, he's already out. Bulak. All righty, so we got to get to the 30-yard line now because we're on the 30. So short pass to the back, coming out of the backfield. Roman Gabriel, 43. That's a 29. That could be some problems here. 29 AS. 29 AS on the short pass, and he is wrapped up and sacked for an 8-yard loss. So we have our first sack of the day, kinda. 8-yard loss. Who's going to get that sack? It's going to be, it's either going to be Patton or Kadesh. I don't think Kadesh is in the game. So we're going to give it to, Jerry Patton. Will get the sack for the Bills. And I love how I have the Solitaire Pro here that can kind of help me out with that stuff there. It just makes it so much faster. And he is sacked. So with 4 minutes to go in the period, the U.S. did consider metric, but just there was a lot of pushback, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure which group pushed back, but they were trying to teach us in like freshman in high school, and even before that, they were trying to teach us the metric stuff, and we're like, well, not really happening. So 2nd and 18 after the sack, back to the 38. So I got to go back to my normal. Oh, back to the 38. So here we go. And it's going to be another short pass to Harold Carmichael. All righty. Roman Gabriel, 62. It's going to be a 17 AD. 17 AD. And that's going to be knocked away incomplete. So the pass from Gabriel to Carmichael is incomplete. And that's going to set up a 3rd and 18 from the 38. Yeah, I don't know what it was. They tried to go. They several times, especially in the 80s there and late 70s. They really talked hard about it. And we were all like, no, we already learned this, Take care, Joshua. Thanks for coming by for a little bit. So we got a 3rd and 18, and they're going to pass it again. And it's going to be Harold Carmichael. So short pass, 3rd and 18. 15, that might be good. It's a 7. AD, 7 AD. And he will connect for 13 yards, but it's going to be short of the first down. So Gabriel Carmichael, 13 yards. And so they'll get closer for the field goal, though. So that'll set up a field goal try here by Dempsey, right? All right, so Dempsey's going to come in and try to kick this one through. So he's going to try this one from, 32? So 32-yard field goal. Yep, kicking from the 25. Here we go. Dempsey for the field goal. And we're trying the K column here from the 25. 64 is going to be 38. And the 38 is good by Dempsey. Puts that right through. So the field goal by Dempsey is good. And so we have a 17-14 game here in favor of the Eagles. Gary says it's 6 p.m. out there in the, that would be the extreme East Coast, right? Near east of me. You know what's kind of neat when I'm just kicking back at night and I'm charging my phone and I put it on the stand while I'm watching TV. It's the screensaver is like a map of the world, like a flat map of the world, and it shows like the sunset line. And it's not a straight line, it's a curved line. And so it shows so it depends what time of day I'm sitting there. Sometimes it says, okay, well, England's getting the sunset, and sometimes it's over the Atlantic, and sometimes it's over me, and sometimes it's over the Midwest. But it's fun seeing the line kind of curves because I imagine the top of the globe has more or less sun depending where you are. And so it's fun seeing that line of the sun setting. All righty, so coming in to kick off will be Dempsey. And he's got a good kickoff here of a 44. And a 44 kickoff is going to be a 25. And another touchback for Dempsey. He is smoking him. He's not giving them any chance for return, especially after that return on that one kickoff. So, yeah, Dempsey's like, no thanks. No more kickoff returns here. All right, so the Bills now trailing by 3 after all that. This has been a fun game. There was some pushback, and I don't know if it was, I'm thinking maybe like the construction people because everything is in inches, when you're measuring with that. That would have been a huge change. I don't know the official reason why, if there even was one. This peach mango thing is not that bad, actually. All righty, so 1st and 10. It's going to be OJ. No, it's not. It's going to be Watkins going to get the carry here. Watkins going to pound that up the middle. A 54. Oh, no. A 35. BS. 35 BS. He'll get 1, and we have a flag. So let's see what the flag's going to be. And 24. 27. Tripping on the offense. Oh, boy. So that's going to be half the distance to the goal. So I'm going to call it 10 yards on the Bills. And it's going to be a 1st and 20 from the 10. Yikes. So now I need to kind of change my my chart here. I'm on a different chart. I'm in the 14 to lower, yeah. Boulage rhymes with goulash. So boulash? Boulash. Okay. Mr. Cranepool, thank you so much for helping me with that. I wasn't sure. A lot of these guys I'm not sure of. I guess I was butchering the Toronto pitcher last night, too, somebody said. I just don't know. Boulash. All right, I'll try to get that. Scott comes by. Good to see you, Scott. Have you been playing any Apple hockey, Scott? What have you been playing? Let me know. And Dr. Jim, you have this streaming on your 70-inch TV. Should I go full screen with my face? See me face? No, I'm only kidding. Yeah, I watch it on my TV too. I have a 55-inch, and we watch it on that, and it's great for seeing things. It really is. All right, so we have a 1st and 20 now, and this is going to be OJ. So OJ will get the carry here. A 51. He's been getting the 51s. That's a 15. This is going to be a good carry. 51 AG. Oh man, it's another fumble check. Man, really? 15 AG. Yep. F19. Oh boy, OJ's already fumbled once. Boy, we can't have all these fumbles in this game, right? And that's going to be... He's going to be hit behind the line. Ball comes free. It's going to be scooped up by the right tackle. Oh, man. And he's going to try to get a return. So OJ carries the ball, loses 6 yards. Oh, boy, this is getting close to a safety. It's picked up by... What did we say this was? 06. But the right tackle. Donnie Green. So Donnie Green will get a return here, maybe. A 14 for Donnie Green. That kind of rhymes. I got a 34 on a fumble return. And a 34 on a fumble return. Oh, no! F5. It's another fumble. So Donnie Green picks it up, tries to run with it, and it's another fumble. Oh, man. Holy cow. So Donnie Green picks it up. And what did I say that was? F5? 55. Let me just double check that. Yeah. 55 on the F5. And he carries it 14 yards and he fumbles. This is great. So Donnie Green picks it up. He's going to pick up some yards. He's hit. Ball comes free. But it is picked up by the receiver. And we're going to say it was, we're going to say J.D. Hill picks it up. This is great. This is great. Now, does J.D. Hill try to move it? Yes, J.D. Hill picks up the loose ball. This is like the holy roller. 43. Oh, geez, a 30. This is, oh, man, this is going to be another fumble. Just sit on it. Just sit on it. Holy cow. And he's going to lose a yard, and it's going to be a flag. Oh, man. Oh, man. So picked up by J.D. Hill. He'll lose a yard. Buffalo retains the ball. That was nuts. But a big run by the tackle, Donnie Green, moving it up now. And a 15 for OJ is like 18. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the defense. Yeah, you would be correct. Oh boy, so let's check the flag after all that. That was fun. That was really fun. I can picture that happening. OJ fumbles, picked up by the lineman. He's just cogging it. He carries it 13 yards. He's hit. He fumbles. Picked up by J.D. Hill. Tries to sidestep, loses a yard. Oh, man. And a 36 is hold. That's not. It says holding on the off. I'm going to say that there's really no. I don't know if I want to do a holding on that because it was just kind of like the ball was just kind of going around and everyone's crazy. So I'm going to pick up the flag on that because that doesn't make any sense. That when he's trying to sidestep somebody that they're going to call a holding. So I'm just going to say no. So I'm just going to put the ball in play. We're going to pick up the flag. Executive decision. When it doesn't make sense, that's what I'm going to do. So no, see that it couldn't have been a false start because of the ball was already in play and it had been fumbled a couple of times. So the charts are pretty good here to avoid stuff like that. So I'm just going to say that they said it was a holding on the return, but it was a -1 yard return. So I'm not going to put in a holding. I'm just going to call it, just leave it at that. So we're just going to leave it there. We're going to pick up the flag, and so it's going to be a 2nd and 13 after all that. And they're going to go to Watkins now on the run. They don't trust OJ. He's fumbled twice. So we're on the 17-yard line. And it's going to be Watkins on the run, a 25 BD. 25-0, right? 0, no gain. So Watkins hits the line, no gain. No, nothing at all. And so it's going to be 3rd and 13 now for the Bills. Wow, this has been wacky. This has been fun. This is why we play. And this is going to be a short pass to Chandler. Alrighty, so 3rd and 13. They're just going to dump it off to Chandler on a short pass. So a 62 is going to be 26 BD on a short pass. 26 on a BD, and he's got to scramble for his life. So Ferguson takes off on the BD. A 13 is a 21 BD, and a 21 is good for 3 yards, and that's what he's wrapped up. So Ferguson takes off for 3 yards. And it's going to be 4th and 10. After all that, which offense would it be? No, it would be the team in possession of the ball, and Buffalo only had it. So Buffalo, OJ fumbled, picked up by the defensive tackle, Donnie Green. He ran it. He's fumbled, picked up by the Buffalo Bills receiver, Chandler, or J.D. Hill, whichever it was. He's hit and just went down. So the Eagles never had the ball. So the penalty was on the offense, probably a hold on the return, but something like that, you know. You're supposed to head out, but you can't leave this crazy game. This has been nuts. We've had everything. It's 17-14 in the first quarter, and we just had some nutty fumbles, and it's been enjoyable. So on a 4th and 10, Spike Jones, this is going to be our first punt of the game, if you can believe it. So Spike. Let's see here. What's my punt? So we're going to be punting from the 20 after all that. 4th and 10. So Spike Jones, a 65 from the K column will be a 10. And that's, 37 yards. Terrible punt. 37 yards. So the punt by Spike Jones, 37 yards. This is returnable. And it's going to be Sullivan on the return, I believe. Wait a sec here. D10 on the punt. D10 on the punt is the first guy. Okay, so it's going to be Alexander is just my only punt guy anyway. So Alexander's going to get the punt here. I just screwed up my dice, so I got to roll again to see what Alexander got because I know he knocked him over. A 26 is a 27 on a punt return. And not a lot going on here. Fair catch. So Alexander will just make the fair catch. All right, so 17-14 Eagles. This has been a doozy here. And Gary's still looking for an Apple football game. See if there's any on eBay. Sometimes people on eBay get rid of them. And just if anybody's wondering about OJ, OJ is 5 carries for 62 yards here in the first quarter. Not terrible for a first quarter, but it's just been, the drives have been so fast. All right, so Roman Gabriel comes back out here. Let's see what he's going to do here with a minute to go. And this is going to be another short pass to Bulash. Right, Bulash. I got it, Bulash. Bulash. So we have a 12 AD on the short pass to Bulash. 12 AD. And Bulash will pick up 6. So Gabriel to Bulash will pick up 6. And this will be the last play of the quarter, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Medium pass to Zimmerman. So Don Zimmerman comes out as a third receiver, and they're going to send him off on a medium pass. And we're on the 49-yard line. Yep, okay. All right, Gabriel, medium pass. 12 to 23. That's not good. BD. So 23 BD on the medium pass. And, oh, no! That's going to be intercepted on a W64. The medium pass is picked off. So let's go here. So it's going to be Gabriel looking for Zimmerman. And it's going to be intercepted. But where is it intercepted? And, oh, damn, what did I say it was? $65. I think I said 65. And a 15. 22 yards down the field, and it's picked off. And it's going to be intercepted by 8, which is the left cornerback. So 11, 10, 9, 8. So it's going to be Robert James. So Robert James will get the interception, and does he get a return? Well, let's find out. Yes, he gets... Oh, it's a 22. Ooh. On a return of 9. That might be pretty good. Oh, my gosh. Picked off, and he goes 38 yards the other way. Robert James. Ooh, 38 yards the other way. The super freak. The super freak. Robert James, 38 yards the other way. This game has been so... We're only in the first quarter. I hope I'm not let down later, because this has been a blast. This has been fun. Oh, my gosh. So Gabriel, his long pass picked off. And it's returned 38 yards all the way back to the 33-yard line. Oh, boy. All righty, so Joe Ferguson will come back out. 15 seconds to go. More turnovers here than the Pillsbury factory, yep. All right, it's going to be OJ to end the first quarter. OJ 34. Oh, 35. We got some terrible, terrible things here. CG 35. CG. And it's going to be 2 and a flag. Let's check the flag on the E. 2 and a flag. And it's going to be unnecessary roughness on the defense. So OJ is going to pick up 2. That'll end the quarter. And let's tack on the penalty here. So it's going to be assessed to Philadelphia, 15 yards. And what do we say? It was unnecessary roughness. And so the ball goes down to the 16-yard line, and the the craziness continues here. And it's a fun game. It just all depends what you want to do. You know, let's say I've been at it an hour, and I'm having fun. And it's taken a long time because there's so much craziness happening, but it's fun. And then there'll be times that the craziness doesn't happen, and it'll go a little quicker. But I just take my time. I have the day off, and I'm in no hurry, and I'm really enjoying this. This has been a fun quarter. I need to save this is what I need to do before I even think about anything. So let me save this. Whew. I didn't even think of that. What a crazy quarter. All right, so 1st and 10 on the 16-yard line. And it's going to be short. Boy, I've been rolling a lot of 50s today. A short pass to Seymour. There we go. So they're going to fake it to OJ, and they're going to look to go to Seymour. Come on. All right, short pass to Seymour. Ferguson, back to pass. A 54. To 36. I'm getting so many 35s and 36s today. CG, 36 CG on a short pass. And that's going to be 17 yards. It's a score, but it's a flag. So Seymour hauls it in. He will go in for the touchdown, but we need to check the flag. Flags have been a big part of this game. 42. Holding on the defense. Penalty is declined. Touchdown for the Bills. Oh, they were holding their breath as the officials got together, but Seymour will haul that in. And that'll be a 17-yard catch and a 16-yard catch and a touchdown. Oh, boy. This is fun. This is fun. This is why we play. So 20-17 now. And you've been thinking about doing Dickinson's with the 49 Quick Text. 49 Quick Text is fun. I enjoyed that. And I wanted to play Second Season Express, Rob. I almost pulled that out the other day because Second Season Express is really fun. But then I want to play the second season full game. And I'll get that back on the table again. But right now, I need to, if I'm playing any full play games, I really need to get my OJ project going. All right, Leopold will come in for the extra point. So Leopold lines up. And an 11 from the K column is a 1, and that is right down the middle. So that kick is good. The extra point is good. So just like that, we open up the second quarter in the same situation as the first quarter, high scoring. So we just started the second quarter, 21-17, if you can believe it. All righty, so here comes the kickoff now from Leopold's. Ooh, a 44, a lot of doubles today. So the kickoff P column is going to be a 25, and that's going to be a touchback. So Leopold drives this through, gives Dempsey a wink, saying, look, I can drive it to the end zone too. And so that's where we'll take it over. The game is being played. No, actually, I don't think it does matter. I don't think there's any home field advantage. Some people have worked home field advantages in, but I don't think there's any home field advantage in APA. Not like Hockey Bones, there's a lot of home field advantage, and in second season I think there is too, because it's like if it's the home team, then this. But I don't think there's any home team advantage that I can figure out in APA. Because I think it's their ratings are based on the entire season, so it's not really. I don't think they do any home ratings. I don't think, I could be very wrong, but I don't think there's any home team rating, you know. Okay, so Roman Gabriel comes out, ball's on the 20-yard line, and they've only run it 5 times. They're just a passing team. And here's another pass. And it's going to be Tom Sullivan. Sullivan's had a good day, kick returning and stuff, so it's going to be a short pass to Sullivan. He likes the backs. He likes the backs. Captain Carl, good to see you, Captain Carl. Let's get some afternoon football going here. It's going to be a long one. That first quarter was hilarious. I might even go back and listen to it tonight because it was just so nuts. All right, short pass. So we have an 18 BS. 18 BS on a short pass, and that will be incomplete. Sullivan just watches it sail over his head. And it's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. This is going to be a medium pass. And we're looking for Charlie Young. There he is. Actually, I should put my running backs here. I got my running backs and my receivers. That's how I should do it. All right, medium pass. Charlie Young. Here we go. Medium pass. 64. That's a 9. That has a chance. AG, this has a real good chance. 9 AG on the medium pass, and he connects with Charlie Young. 13 yards, and he's pushed out of bounds. So that'll be a first down on the medium pass. So Charlie Young, forever young, will make the catch. And it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 33. Finally a run, and it's going to be Boulash. Right? Boulash. Norm Boulash. And he'll go outside on this particular run. From the 33, a 13 is a 20. A 20 AS going outside, a 20 AS. And that'll be good for 4. It's okay. They're not a running team. So Boulash will gain 4. 2nd and 6. They will run again. How about that? Boulash again. And it's going to be a 28 this time on the 52. 28 AG. Not looking good at all. No, they're going to get him in the backfield, and that'll be a 5-yard loss. So Boulash hit, and he'll go backwards 5 yards. So the Bills defense standing up to the occasion here. And on a 3rd and 11, it's going to be a short pass to Harold Carmichael. 3rd and 11, short pass, Harold Carmichael. And they'll be playing deep automatically. So we have a 9 CD, 9BD on the short pass, a 9BD, and he will connect, and he'll haul that in. He'll gain 5, but he's going to be well short of the first down. And so that's going to set up a punting situation. And Gary's going to play some 83. That should be fun. That's a fun season. All righty, so we're going to see our first punt of the day by Tom McNeil, right? And there's a home team advantage with season ticket football. Yeah, I think, yeah, if they're the home team, it says you get a bonus there, yep. But I don't think you get one in Napa. All right, so Tom McNeil will come in to do the punting from the K column. Ooh, 55, that should be good. That'll be a 6 on the punt. And a 6 on the punt will be 40 yards to D10. So 40 yards. A good little boomer. And I got a 12 here, and it's going to be Walker on the punt return with a 12. And that'll be a 27 on the punt return. And he'll make the fair catch. So Donnie Walker's just going to make a fair catch down around the 23-yard line. There's Donnie Walker. There he is. Fair catch. All righty. First and 10 now. Things have settled down just a little bit. Dwayne comes by. Good to see you, Dwayne. Crazy game here. Early second quarter, 21-17. Whew. So Ferguson will come out with O.J. Simpson. They want to pass. J.D. Hill on the pass. So short pass. Ferguson to J.D. Hill. 31. That's a 12. 12 BG on the short pass. A 12 BG. And, okay. Yeah, he'll dump that off to J.D. Hill. He'll gain 6. Fights his way for 6 yards. J.D. Hill will get 6 yards. And so it's going to be 2nd and 4. Excuse me. And Rob says the Pro Football Help continues to be the best add-on. Yeah. It just does everything. It's not cute. It's not pretty. It's not flashy. It just works. And Action PC is getting closer, but I had a hard time with it. And, it's just not quite there yet. They're chipping away at it, but I'll probably use it when I do my USFL versus NFL. I'll probably do that. But for a lot of my things here, I just like this. It just there's no issues with it. I never get into a situation where something doesn't work. And so that's why I use this one. 2nd and 4. OJ on the outside run from the 29. Oh, my goodness. OJ with the 66. It's a K column. Going up against AG. 17. And that'll be good for 9 yards and a first down. So OJ picks up 9 yards. Thought it might be a little better than that, but it was 9. So we'll take the 9, and then it'll be a first down. All right. So up to the 38 now. And this will be OJ again. 53. That's going to be a 16. That might not be bad. 16 AS. 16 AS. OJ bounces off a couple of dudes and picks up 11. And he'll get another first down. OJ will pick up 11. So OJ now, 84 yards. And we're still early in the second quarter. The further you go to the Arctic, the more daylight time. There with the sunlight at midnight. Yeah, that's why it has that curve on the map I was talking about. It was just kind of interesting. This is going to be, well, they want to give it to Chandler on a reverse. All right, they're going to try Chandler. And it's going to be a 12. That's a 30. That's not good at all. 30 BS. And they're going to knock him back for a 5-yard loss. So they try to end around to Chandler. And he's going to go backwards 5 yards. And so it's going to be 2nd and 15. And you don't get sun doesn't set until 10 o'clock. Well, that's pretty wild. I was talking about that in my walk the other day, how we would play wiffle ball till like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and like you could still see the balls. Like that was pretty darn cool. And then it's the CFL's making all kinds of changes. It's kind of weird. All right, so this is going to be short pass, J.D. Hill on 2nd and 15 after the loss. And it's going to be 18 AD. 18 AD, and that'll be incomplete on the pass. So Ferguson trying to connect with J.D. Hill, and that's going to be incomplete. But then the reverse of that is, you get around December 21st, which is like the shortest day of the year. We get like 5 minutes of sun, and you'd be at work. You go to work in the dark, and then it'd be, 4:30, 5 o'clock, you're getting ready to leave, and it's in the dark. That was so depressing. It still is, All right, so I got a 3rd and 15. OJ's going to get the carry here. He busted a big one the last time. Let's see if he can do it again. Oh, do we want to go draw? I might go with the draw. Okay, so it's going to be a 14 BD on a draw. 14 BD. OJ. Oh my gosh. Hit at the line, falls forward for a yard. That's all he's going to get. Well, the draw wasn't the play. That was not the play. And so he'll gain 1, well short of the first down. And so the Bills will have to punt it away. Yeah, I imagine there's a lot of discontent, Rob, about that. All righty, so Spike Jones will come in for the punt. Spike Jones, a 65 from the K column, is a 10 on the punt. 42 yards to Alexander. So he'll go 42 yards on the punt. 46 for Alexander. P column. 27 on the punt return. And where's the punt return? Fair catch by Alexander on the 14. Okay, so Alexander will just take the fair catch. And here we are now. So, yeah, they're trying to make Canadian football more like American football. They just keep taking those steps. I was watching Canadian football the other day. It was on TV. I forget what night it was. It was this weekend I was watching it. Yeah, very different. All right. So Gabriel will come out here. It is 21-17 Bills. 1st and 10 on the 13. So we actually have to back this up a little bit. All righty. So it's going to be short pass to Bulesh. Bulesh. Oh, there he is. He's already out, right? All right, short pass. Gabriel at 13. That's going to be an 11. That might be pretty good. 11 AS on the short pass. 11 AS. Oh, that's going to be good. That's going to be more than good. All right. I think it's better than all right. That'll be 12 yards. So Gabriel, the Bulesh. 12 yards, and that'll be a first down. And they'll move it out to the 25-yard line, so we're back into normal range. All right, what do we want to do? They're not running the ball at all, but here's going to be a run. So Tom Sullivan is going to get it here on the run. All right, Sullivan will go up the middle here, a 34. So we got a 35. That's terrible. 35 AG up the middle. 35 AG. No gain, flag, and an injury. No gain, flag, and an injury. All right, so let's check the flag first. And that's going to be holding on the offense. And that's going to be 15 yards on the hold, because that's what it was back in the day. So, and then they changed it the next year because it was just absolutely ridiculous. I would agree with that. So, all the way back to the 10. And let's check the injury. Right? We have been playing injuries. Oh, I can't be OJ because he's on the bench, right? All righty, so let's roll our dice. And see who's it on. Okay. So we have it's on the offense. And it's going to be 08. It's going to be the quarterback. Oh, no, Gabriel. Oh, he's a J0, though, right? So he'll come out for one play. So Roman Gabriel is coming up a little limp after that penalty there on the holding call. So we're back to the 10-yard line. And our backup QB is going to have to come in for one play. So John Reeves, he's not a bad quarterback, John Reeves, right? So John Reeves will come in for one play while Gabriel has to come out. And let's see, I think we're just going to run it here on 1st and 25. So I'm going to, so that'll be a run for Sullivan. So Reeves is going to hand it off to Sullivan. And a 23 is going to be a 28 AS. And he'll gain 1 yard. So Sullivan plows forward. He'll gain 1. So the Bills defense kind of getting it done. And so Reeves will come out and Roman Gabriel go back in. I think that was kind of cool, actually. I don't know about you guys, but bringing a quarterback for one play and sliding them out, I kind of like that. I'm enjoying the injuries a little bit. Not that I want to see people hurt. It's not what I mean. I'm just enjoying playing with the injuries. It kind of just changes things up. All right, so they're going to go pass Charlie Young. All right, Gabriel looking for Charlie Young, and we're on the 11-yard line. At 13, it's going to be an 11. That's not bad. An 11 AD. An 11 AD is going to be good for 9 yards. 9 yards. All right, so Gabriel to Charlie Young for 9. Still well short of the first down. But it's 3rd and 15, and now they get some room if they want to punt maybe. So they're on the 20, so I can go back to my normal chart, if you will. And they're just going to hand it off to Sullivan. I think we're going to go draw. We're going to go draw. All right. So here we go. Sullivan on a draw. 45. Yeah, it's a 9 BD. Well, they'll gain 7. So the draw play will get them 7. Still well short. But Sullivan will gain 7. And that's going to put us 4th and 8 on the 27. And in comes Tom McNeil. And the Tomster will punt this one away. A 53 on the punt by McNeil. From the K column is a 6. And 6 is going to be 40 yards to Walker. And he's been just kind of fair catching everything. So 40 yards. Donnie Walker, a 45. It's a 20. And on a 20, he'll gain 5. So Donnie Walker will go back and gain 5 yards on the return. And here we go. All right, so Beals with the ball. Ferguson will come back out. They'll have it at the 38. So things have settled down. The offense has cooled down a little bit since that crazy first quarter. And this is going to be a short pass to Chandler. So Ferguson looking short. 63. 33. I don't like that at all. 33. AS. And boy, we have a fumble. F37. F37. Let's see what happens on this one here. 25. And he's fumbles the ball, and it's scooped up by the Eagles. So Ferguson looking for Chandler. -6. He's hit behind the line. -6. And Philadelphia comes up with the ball, and it's going to be D7. And they will not get a return. So who's my D7? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be Bunting, the linebacker, right? The right outside linebacker, Bunting. I was just going to fall on that ball there. There's Bunting. There is John Bunting. No gain on that return. And while the Eagles are now set up in fantastic field position after the fumble by Ferguson. So we've had some fumbles in this game. I might need to kind of do the old the Jerry thing, is kind of roll for the fumbles if they get out of hand. So the ball's on the 32-yard line. And Gabriel lines up here down by 4. And this is going to be a rare run. Poe James. Mr. Poe James is going to get the, what do we want to go? Inside. Poe James is going to go inside. 34. Oh, man, 35. Boy, we're hitting all these today. That's why this game's taking so long. 35 AS. And that's going to be good for no gain, a flag, and an injury. Twisting the face mask on the defense. So Poe James is going to get absolutely nothing. But it's going to be a penalty, a face mask on these guys. And we have an injury. So let's see who's coming up hobbling on this one. Right? So it's going to be on the offense. And it's going to be 0-2. So it's going to be the left tackle. So it's going to be on Jerry Philbin. No. It's going to be on Steve Smith. I play hockey with a Steve Smith. And a 25-7. So he's out the remainder of the quarter. His ratings decreased by 2 points. So we got to find a tackle. So Smith is coming out for the quarter. So I'm going to put him here to remind me. So we need another tackle here. So I could bring in Wade Key, and he's a 3, so I wouldn't really miss anything. So Wade Key will come in, and he'll try to bolster up that offensive line a little bit. He's a 3. I'm not sure if he played or not, but he's going in. I'm not going to check on a lineman. So, all right, so it's going to be a 1st and 10 now on the 17 of Buffalo. Here we go. Lake Effects comes by. Good to see you. Gabriel coming up a little limp in their meds for that today. Yeah, well, they just they rub him down, and he's right back in the game, right? All right, so this is going to be a short pass to Harold Carmichael. All right, so Gabriel on 1st and 10, looking for Carmichael. A 46 is 17. AS, 17, AS. That'd be good for 4. So Carmichael hauls it in, juggled it, but hangs on to it. And he'll gain 4. Hang on a second, I gotta turn off this fan now. Okay, 2nd and 6 from the 13. And they're going to go pass to Zimmerman. All right, here we go. Pass to Zimmerman, 24. That's a 15 CG. 15 CG, and that will be incomplete to Zimmerman. So Gabriel to Zimmerman, that'll be incomplete. And with 5:15 to go in the second quarter, 3rd and 6. And they're going to run this one, right? Yeah, they're going to run it. And it's going to be... Do I have Bougis in the game? Nope. I don't have Bougis in the game. Bailey. I got Bailey in the game. All right, so we're going to give it to Bailey. Give him a carry. 3rd and 6. And we're going to give it to Bailey. Here we go. From the 13. Bailey in the game. 62 is a 24 AG. 24 AG. And absolutely nothing for Bailey. So that's why they pass. Well, Bailey gets nothing. And he will like it. And so now it's going to be a field goal try. I got to make sure I use the right chart. I think I might have used the wrong chart, but it's okay. All right, so let's bring in the field goal chart, and it's going to be from the 13-yard line to make it a 1-point game, Tom Dempsey, a 20-yard field goal. Dempsey from the K column, a 15. That's probably going to be good. A 17 is good. Dempsey puts it through. And it's going to be 21-20. Got a good game going here. And now Dempsey will kick it off. Dempsey with a 55 from the P column. That's going to be a 2. 68, that's going to put that deep in, so we're going to call another touchback. Dempsey is like booting this thing ridiculous today. So we're going to go like that. And so it's 21-20. We, after all that, we got ourselves a good game here. All right, let's see what they're going to do. I've been rolling really high today. No, that's going to be OJ. 55 for OJ. That's a 15 AG. And OJ will gain 14 yards, and that's a first down. So OJ punches it to the outside, 14, and a first down. And now OJ is up to 99 yards here in the first half. Still 4 minutes to play. Pretty good. And Lake Effects is playing some soccer blast with some random teams. That should be fun. It says Go Bills, And this is going to be Watkins on the carry. 25 for Watkins is a 6 AS. And that'll be good for 10 yards and another first down. So Watkins, right up the middle, he'll gain 10 for they slow him down. And with 3.5 to play, the Bills are moving the ball here. See what they want to do. Oh, they want to go medium pass. Well, let's go for Seymour. No, so let's go to let's look for Ray Jarvis. We're gonna go medium pass to Ray Jarvis, just to mix it up a bit, right? All right, so we got a 14. 34 BG. 34 BG on the medium pass. 34 BG. And, oh boy, we have an F42. That's another fumble. So I think I'm going to have to roll to see who's going to get this fumble here because it's kind of crazy, these fumbles. So a 14, it'll go to the offense. So it's going to be, it says minus 15 D3. But because we've had so many fumbles, I rolled here. It's going to go back to the offense. So it's going to be, Ferguson's going to be hit behind the line, but he will fall on it. So it's going to be a pass from Ferguson to Jarvis. Ferguson's going to be hit. The ball's going to come free, but he will just jump on it. This is what I'm going to do. I like that, what Jerry was doing to roll for the fumbles after a while, because it is getting to be a lot of fumbles today. So that's what I'm going to do. So it's a 2nd and 25 from the 29. So they've gone backwards. And they're going to go short pass to J.D. Hill as they try to get some of this back. Joe Ferguson is going to get a 7 BD on the short pass. 7 BD. And he will connect, and he'll gain 6. So Ferguson at J.D. Hill for 6, a far cry from where they need to be, but the ball move up a little bit, so it's going to be a 3rd and 19. And then it's going to give it to O.J. It's like, O.J., get us the first down. And he can. O.J. can do that. Not with a 34, though. Oh, it's a 35. Holy cow. Terrible rolls. This is an exciting first quarter. And that's going to be 5 yards and a flag. Delay a game on the offense. So that play never happened. So we're going to get a penalty here. 5 yards, penalty, delay a game. And that play never happened. So we'll try it again. 3rd and 24. We're going to say medium pass to, let's go to Chandler on the medium pass. All right, medium pass, Chandler. From the 30-yard line, I got a 12 BD on the medium pass. 12 BD is incomplete to Chandler. Chandler incompletes. And so they'll have to punt it away. Not a good drive at all. Spike Jones. What do you say, Spike? What do you say, Spike? He'll kick this one away. So Spike Jones on the punt. And we have a 54 and a 45. So it's going to be 30. Oh, 36 on the punt, really. 44 yards. It's downed, and we have a flag. And it's a holding call, but on the offense, which would be the receiving team. But if it's just going to be downed, we're just going to down it at 44 yards. So 44 yards, we're just going to say it goes out of bounds, and that'll be that. So 2:15 to go in the half. Boy, this has been a nutty half, let me tell you. So 1st and 10 on the 26 for Roman Gabriel. And they want to run it. And Poe James. Mr. Poe James. We'll get it again. Oh, 66 for Poe. That's a 4 CD. Looking pretty good. That'll be 11 yards for Poe. So Poe James. Does he get out of bounds? Yes, he does. And that's the 2-minute warning. So, 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Buffalo leads 21-20. And they're going to go 1st and 10. That's going to be a short pass to Zimmerman again. Here we go. Gabriel. A 35 is going to be a 9 BD. 9 BD on the short pass. 9 BD. And that's going to be 8 yards and out of bounds. All righty, so Zimmerman, 8 yards, he gets out of bounds. And so it's 2nd and 2. They're going to run this one with Sullivan. All right, so Sullivan's going to get the carry here. 54 for Sullivan is going to be a 36. 36 BS. And that'll be 6 yards, a flag, and an injury. Encroachment on the defense. So we'll take the 6 yards. So we're going to give it to Sullivan. We're going to take the 6 yards. And that'll be a 1st down, and then we'll check the injuries again. Boy, a lot of injury checks in this game. All right, so let's see. It's going to be on the defense, and it's going to be on D4, which is the defensive right tackle. So, Buffalo's on defense. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be Anuski, who's a J4. Oh boy! So Anuski with a 7. Remainder of the quarter. So so he's only a 2. So I might just kind of not worry about that. Who do I have in here that's going to be a tackle? Okay, yeah, so I can bring in this guy here, this Winans guy, and he's also a 2, so it's not going to change anything. So I'll just keep in mind that Winans is in case something happens. All right, so we'll get back to the game here. I'll try to just get rid of that real quick. And there we go. What I want to do here on 1st and 10, that's going to be a short pass to Charlie Young. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Any offside to delay false start. Yep, it kills the play. Yep, you're right. I suppose it wouldn't matter. 6 yards, 5 yards. Although encroachment, though, and offsides on the defense, sometimes they play through those. Sometimes they play through. The false starts and the delays, I would agree with. But the other ones, I don't know. Oh, boy. So we had a short pass to Charlie Young. And we got a 2 AG on the short pass from the 49. And he is gone. Touchdown, Eagles. So Gabriel to Charlie Young for 49 yards and a touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Unbelievable. Yeah, take care, no problem. I'm just having some fun here, that's all. All right, Dempsey for the extra point. That's got to be good, right? A 1 is good. So Dempsey with the extra point, and it's 27-21. Yikes. So, the 49-yard pass to Young. No one's going to catch him. Oh, boy. So, let's go. Dempsey will kick this off now. And 65 is a 24 on the kickoff. And that'll be 46. Dempsey, 46 yards on the kickoff. And it's going to be 55. Well, that's pretty good for Francis. It's going to be 17 on the kickoff return, and that'll be good for 34 yards. Francis with a big return, 34 yards, and that puts everything in play. So with 1:15 to go, the ball's at midfield, and Joe Ferguson will come out. Dun, dun, dun. OJ. I'm going to hand it to OJ. Give him a few more yards for the end of the half, hopefully. Oh, yes, yes. Ooh, that's a 6 CS. Oh, that's not that good, though. That'll be good for 3. So OJ gains 3. He stays in bounds. So they'll come up to the line on 2nd and 7. And that'll be a short pass to Chandler. $18, not liking the 18. BS. 18 on the BS. And that will be incomplete. So it's going to be 3rd and 7. And with 45 seconds to play, what are they going to do? We're going to give it to Watkins. He's going to pound up the middle, I guess. All righty. 23 for Watkins is a 26 BS. And absolutely nothing for Watkins. And that we're just going to let it run out. So Watkins gets nothing. Both teams are content to let the clock run out. And so that'll be the first half. So the score, it is the Eagles 27 and the Bills 21. This has been a Slavanaka. All righty. So the Bills will kick off here in the 3rd. We'll keep going. I'll see if I can pick up the pace a little bit so I can get this game. That first quarter was just nuts. It really was. All righty. So coming in to kick is Leopold. I call him Leopold. I don't know why I just do. Leopold, 26 on the kickoff is going to be a P column, so that'll be a 10. 56 yards on the kick. Down to the 4-yard line. Oh, a 66. And it's going to be Sullivan on the return. And he'll get an 8 on the kick return. And that'll be good for 31 yards. Sullivan, some good kick returns. There's some good crispy duck. Let's see. I want to put him over here. Kick return, Sullivan. And we said what? 38. 31 yards. Beauty of a return by Sullivan. And so that's going to put the ball at the 35-yard line. So, yeah, if there's a play killing right off usually the defense, I'll allow it to go. Sometimes I don't. I don't know. It all depends what I'm in the mood for, really. I'm all over the place. Just kind of happens. So it's going to be a run. Sullivan will get the carry. A 31 is going to be a 17 BD. And that'll be good for 6 yards. So Sullivan will pick up 6. And if you're wondering about OJ has 102 yards in that first half. And it was a wacky first half. I'll get Gabriel back out here. All right, so Eagles ball. And they're going to go short pass to Bailey. Do we have a Bailey over here? We do. Tom Bailey. I'm going to try a short pass to Bailey. A 52 is a 28 BD. Outside run, 28. Oh, we said short pass, right? So, BG. And it's going to be 26. Okay, I got to get right now. 26 BG. Oh, no, he's going to be scrambling. So he's got to take off. So for Roman Gabriel takes off a 21. And he'll gain 2 yards on the scramble. So Gabriel forced to run 2 yards. And that'll be 3rd and 2. Your new ice cream spoon just came in. Shape of a shovel. And it says Mike's Ice Cream Shovel. Nice. I have a little bit of coffee ice cream upstairs that I might have later on. That'll probably be good for my throat after talking so much today. So that's pretty good. I like that. All right, so let's see. 3rd and 2. Oh, short pass. Carmichael. All right. Short pass to Harold Carmichael. So we're going to get an 8 AD on the short pass. 8 AD. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And he'll get 8 yards to Carmichael. That'll be a first down. All right. Harold Carmichael will pick up 8 yards and get the first down. Get the first down, right? And we're going to go another short pass to Bailey again. All right, so they're going to try to get this Bailey guy into the game. And 36 is going to be a 14 BS on the short pass. A 14 BS, and that is good for 6 yards to Bailey. So Gabriel to Bailey will get 6 yards. Bailey's an inside joke. I'm surprised I remembered. It's like 40 years old. Not 40, maybe 30. Well, 35. All right, so 2nd and 4. Oh, they're going long. Airing it out to Charlie Young. Forever Young. Going long pass from the 43 of the Bills. All righty, Gabriel hooked up for 49 yards. Now he's looking for another long one here on 2nd and 4. And a 15 is a 7 on the long pass. 7 AS on the long pass, and that is incomplete, just out of the reach of Charlie Young. Nice effort, though. Nice effort. And so that'll bring up a 3rd and 4. I don't think we'll be going long again. Short pass. Poe James. Mr. Poe James. All right, Mr. Poe James on the short pass. Going to look for the fullback. Trying to fake everybody out. Dump it off to the back. Right? Dump it off to the back. Oh, this guy's back, by the way, right? So I can take Wade Key out and put Steve Smith back in. So I just thought about that. And the other guy that was injured over here is back in as well. So all the injuries are done. Standard cereal spoon size, I'm disappointed. I wanted like a monster one here. So we said short pass to Poe James. 24 is going to be a 15 BD. A 15 BD. And that will be incomplete. And they'll have to, well, let's see what they want to do. So Gabriel to Poe James is incomplete. And so that's going to leave us a 50-yard field goal try by Leopold. Dempsey. Oh, Dempsey can hit that. He's hit from a. We're gonna let Dempsey try it from the 50-yard line. Dempsey's gonna try it, and I'm gonna bring out my place kicker, my old one here. And I thank you to the, I forget his name now. Sorry, I forget your name. He helped me out on Facebook, and he got me this. And this is what I've been using for field goals. All right, a 50-yard try. And I like how it's from the 50 to the opponent's 41. that's 59 yards. All right, so this is going to be right here from the 40 to 49. So Dempsey trying a long one here. He's known for this. Tom Dempsey. Yeah, nail it or leave town. The juice is loose, some road says. Yeah, he's doing pretty good today. Here comes the kick for Dempsey. 26 is a 19. A 19 is good, right? It's good if I'm on the 45 and I'm on the 43. So Dempsey from 50 yards. It is good. If that's how I read that. Yeah, I think it is. It is good. Dempsey on the 50-yard field goal. Again, the goalposts are on the goal line, but still, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, Dempsey. I always liked that guy when he kicked that long field goal. I'm a field goal guy, as you know. Dempsey puts it through. It is 30 to 21. All righty, so Dempsey will get the kicker. He's been nailing them deep, so that's why they said we're going to let him try it. He's been hitting the ball pretty deep on the kickoffs and everything. All right, so Dempsey, we got a 42 from the P column over here, so that'll be a 4. And that'll be 63 yards, so that'll be 3 yards deep. We're going to bring it out. So Dempsey hits this one 63 yards. His little feet have been kicking this ball very deep. So it's -3 and a 54. Francis is a 36. Oh, boy. That's only 13 yards and a flag. Yeah, boy. So let's go. Francis, we'll give him 13 yards and let's check the flag. All right, so the flag is on the K. Let's check the flag. I'll get those stats in 1 second. 34, 7. Holding on the offense, so we're going to bring it back half the distance to the goal. So it's going to be 5 yards. And the Bills will be starting very far back, 1st and 10 from the 5. So a bad kickoff return and a hold on top of it. So they'll be starting from the 5. And let's see what we're going to be doing here. So let me get Ferguson out here. So we're in the third quarter. OJ's stats, 11 for 102. 11 for 102. And in this particular game, OJ had 171. 27 for 171. So I got a ways to go, but it's still early. So let's see what we can do here. So this is going to be OJ. And so we're going to over here, outside run inside the 14. All right, let's see what the juice can do. Oh, 22. I'm not liking that. A 22 BS. They'll gain 2, so OJ picks up 2. OJ will pick up 2. And it's 2nd and 8. I'm going to go OJ again. 45. It's a 17 AS. And, well, OJ will bang it up, and he'll get the first down. He'll pick up 13 yards on this one. And the juice running wild. And that'll get it up to the 20-yard line. So now I can go back to my regular chat, if you will. And And they're going to go short pass to Chandler here. So they're going to go a short pass on this one. So we got a 24 for Ferguson. It's going to be a 20. You're not liking that. A 20 AD on the short pass. And that's going to be incomplete. So I wonder how Ferguson is doing here. I got to check his stats. So Ferguson is 4 for 8, 28 yards. 1 TD, though. So what do we want to do on 2nd and 10? What do we want to do? We're going to go a short pass to Seymour. Seymour Butts. All right, short pass. 33, terrible. 33 BD on the short pass. And we have another fumble. F37, if you will. So the ball comes free. 25. And it's going to be hit behind the line, and it's going to be recovered by the Eagles. So Ferguson to Seymour. And it's going to be 7 yards behind the line, right? No, 6 yards behind the line. And it's recovered by 7, which is the right outside linebacker. So Steve Zabel. Is Zabel going to get a return here? Yes, Zabel will get a return. 33, that's a 14 on the return. So Zabel scoops it up. He might get somewhere. On the fumble return. Nope. Nope, right. Nothing. So he'll just fall on it. So picked up by Zabel. Wait, I think, did he go to New England? Oh, hang on a sec. Do the last play. All right, so this is a pass from Ferguson to Seymour. I put it in wrong. 6 yards, and Philadelphia recovers. And it's going to be Zabel. There he is. 0. Falls on it, and that's that. So, wow. Look at this. The Bills fumble deep in their own territory. And this probably will cost them the game. All right, so Gabriel lines up. The ball on the 14-yard line of Buffalo. And they're going to go short pass to Zimmerman. Liking this Zimmerman guy today, they are. So short pass to Zimmerman. Gabriel back. 16. That's an 18. BS, 18 BS on the short pass. And that will be incomplete. Gabriel cannot connect to Zimmerman. And so it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. They will run it this time. And it's going to be Poe James again. And Poe will go, we're going to send Poe to the outside on this carry. All right, I'm going to send him to the outside. A 45 for Poe. That'll be an 8 BG on the outside. Nothing doing for Poe on the outside. So the Bills defense trying to do their job. And so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 from the 14. Short pass. Do I have a Ben Hawkins in the game? I do. Look at that. Benny, speak to me, Benny. So Ben Hawkins comes in as an extra receiver here because he's like an extra type of guy. And they're going to try to find Ben Hawkins. So a 41 is going to be a 19. Not liking that. 19 AD. And that'll be incomplete to Ben Hawkins. So Dempsey will come back in. This time a much, much shorter kick. So Dempsey will be kicking from the 14-yard line. This will be a 21-yard kick for Dempsey. So from the K column, a 26. I think we had this before, right? It's going to be a 19. And a 19 is good. Dempsey will put this through. And so Dempsey's leg. There we go. It is good. So 33-21 here in Buffalo. A crazy day here. The crazy first quarter. And, well, let's kick it off. So Dempsey will kick it off. From the P column this time, a 32. And that's going to be 64 yards. And we're going to take it in. And it says an injury, but we're not going to do an injury if it's going to be a touchback. So Dempsey continues to boot them deep. So now the Bills have dug themselves a hole here. They are trailing this one 33-21. So what's that? 12 points? 12 points. All righty. So we're going to give it OJ. That's a 27. Not liking that. 27 BS. And OJ's going to lose 3. So the juice is not running loose right now. And it's going to be 2nd and 13. Short pass to J.D. Hill. Ooh, an 11. That'll be good. It's going to be a 3 BD. 3 BD. And that'll be good for 16 yards and a first down. So the pass from Ferguson to J.D. Hill will be good for 16 yards. That'll be good for a first down. All right. 1st and 10 on the 33. OJ. $16 CS. No, that's probably not very good. Well, no, not bad. 8 yards and he gets out of bounds. So OJ takes off up the right side. He'll get 8 yards. And it's going to be 2nd and 2. Short pass to J.D. Hill. 55. That should be good. So that's going to be a 7 BD on the short pass. 6 yards and a first down. Ferguson to J.D. Hill, 6 yards. All righty. Bills moving the ball. They need some points. They really do need some points. OJ. 44 for the juice. Ooh, that's a 6. Is that going to be? Ooh, and a 44. Look at that. Look at all the 4s. All right, what's that? 1 out of 3,600? Look at a 6. AG. Well, only 5 yards on that one there. So OJ will gain 5. We need those big ones. We need those big ones. We're going to go medium pass to Paul Seymour. Medium pass to Paul Seymour. And let's see here. 14 and 41, huh? A 34. 34 BS on the medium pass. I'm not like that. Not liking that at all. And this is going to be a fumble. F34. But again, I'm going to roll this because we're having way too many fumbles. It could be defense. What did I say that was? F43. Or the 14, I think it was. And yeah, he's going to be hit. So Seymour makes the catch, hit, and the ball comes free. And it's going to be taken by Philadelphia. So Seymour gets 4 yards, hit, and the ball comes free. And it's going to be taken by what did I say it was? 14, 4D6. Left outside linebacker. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Steve Zabel again. Zabel's all over it. Is Zabel going to get a return here? Yes, Zabel gets a return. Last time we didn't get anything, though, on doubles. 22-4, it's going to be 0 again. So Zabel will just fall on. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that a 14 on a fumble return is nothing. And yeah, it's nothing. It'd be another fumble if it was fourth quarter. All right, so it's going to be Zabel just jumping on it. That's his second fumble recovery of the day. You're getting side eye from the cat. Doesn't that stink? I've been bouncing Poe in and out. He's full and halfback, so I bounce him back and forth. I usually go fullback inside, but when they have both, once in a while, I'll sneak him to the outside just to kind of mix it up. In fact, even OJ once in a while, I'll go up the middle with just to mix it up so it's not completely boring. All righty, so 1st and 10 on the 44. And this is going to be a short pass. Again, short pass. It's going to be to Sullivan. We like this Sullivan guy, don't we? We do. It's Tom Sullivan on the short pass. So Gabriel, a 45. It's going to be a 12 AD. And a 12 AD is good for 4 yards to Sullivan. A little dink and a dunk. And 2nd and 6. Another short pass. And this time to Sullivan. So they're going to try to dump it off again. The dinks and the dunks. A 53. That's going to be a 10. BS. 10 BS. And that'll be good for 10 yards and a first down. So Gabriel finding Sullivan for 10. And this is going to be a nice little drive going on right now. Chomping up the clock here in the third quarter. Another short pass, and this time for Harold Carmichael. That's all they like to do is pass, this Eagles team. 14. That's going to be a 33 AD on the short pass. 33 AD, and that's going to be a fumble. F36. So let's see what's going on with F36 over here for the Eagles. So maybe they'll have a fumble. 64, and that's going to be minus 702. Is going to be covered up by the left tackle. So Gabriel looking for Carmichael. Going to be hit behind the line, lose 7 yards. Philadelphia will recover. And I got to pull out my offensive cards again. I've kind of had to do that a couple of times, right? And so it's going to be Steve Smith. And he'll try to return it. So Steve Smith finds the ball. 52 is a 30 on a fumble return. And on a fumble return of 30, he'll pick it up, but he's going to be pushed back 3 yards. So Steve Smith does the right thing by grabbing the ball. I don't have a Steve. Oh, there he is. Steve Smith, the left tackle. And he'll go back 3 more yards, but he does get the ball. Back to Philadelphia. Okay, so I've had to use my offensive cards, my offensive lineman cards, quite a bit today. So it's a 2nd and 20, and they're going to go long pass. And they're going to go to 39 is not going to be below. We're going to go Charlie Young on the long pass. All right, so long pass from the 48-yard line. Long pass between the defensive 30 and the 50. Yep, so there we go. Long pass. So Gabriel airing us out deep for Charlie Young, if he can. A 56. That's an 18. I'm not liking that. 18 AD on the long pass. And that's incomplete. Worth a try. Took a stab at it. Incomplete. All right, so now it's going to bring up a 3rd and 20. And there's going to go a draw play. And a draw play for Poe James. So Poe will go on the draw. All right, so 61 and 8. 8 BD on the draw. And that'll be good for 9 yards. All right, so Poe on the draw gets 9. Far cry from the first down marker. But that, oh, here we go again, right? So, but that puts us in field goal range as Phil comes by. Playing some Eagles for you, Phil. They're doing quite well here. So Dempsey can try another 50-yarder. How about that? How about that? So Dempsey's going to come in. He's hit from 50 already. So Dempsey's going to come in from 50 to make it 2 for 2 from 50 yards. How about that? That's kind of funny. All righty, so Tom Dempsey comes in. Some long kicking duty here for Dempsey. And a 15 is a 17. And a 17 is good! Dempsey from 50 yards again. This is awesome. Where are all the bad kickers today? Why'd they ever get rid of Dempsey? They're not cheating. They're just getting some 50-yard field goals from Dempsey. How about that? And the Eagles extend their lead to 36-21. This game's had a little bit of everything. A little bit of Reed is all I need. All righty, so here comes the kickoff. So Dempsey will put a boot into this one. And a 16 from the P column is going to be a 13. And that'll be 50 yards on the kick. So that'll come up a little short this time. His leg must be getting tired. That'll be taken at the 10. And we're going to have Francis come down with this one. A 35 for Francis is an 8 on the kickoff return. Usually that's pretty good. Yeah, 31 yards for Francis. So Francis, 31 yards. I don't know where that came from, that cough. I got to undo that. So Francis, 31 yards. It didn't take when I clicked on that. I can't always see that. All right, there we go. So I'll take a quick drink here. And that's all I have with the Bellini Bliss. Now I got to move on to the Strawberry Sunset. That's up next for drinks. All righty, so Ferguson comes out. Oh, man. Yeah, we've heard all the jokes. Yeah. Way to go, Phil. All righty, so what do we want to do now? We're going to go Watkins. 41 for Watkins is going to be a 25 BG, and that 25 is absolutely nothing, right? 25 is nothing. So Watkins hits the line, gets nothing, and will like it. So 2:45 to go in the quarter. Dempsey did go to the Bills. Yep. And he's hit two from 50 today. That is awesome. All right, OJ. Oh, OJ with the 44. That's going to be... 6 is not that good, though. All right, 6. Well, 6 AD might be good. 9 yards. So they come up a little short, but OJ will gain 9. And what are we doing now? We're 3rd and 1. Oh, they want to go to short pass here. J.D. Hill, short pass. So you got, do I want to override that with OJ? They said they got a stunt going on. They know what they're doing. So at midfield, a 35. That's a 14 AS on the short pass. And, well, that'll be good for 7. So he dumps it off to J.D. Hill, and J.D. will pick up the 7, and that'll get him a first down. All right, there we go. 1st and 10 on the 43. OJ. $26. Oh, I'm not liking that. 26 on the BS. And nothing. So OJ hits the line, and they corral him here. So OJ gets absolutely nothing. This is 1973 is what I'm playing. We're gonna go to OJ again. Or do I want to go to Valkenburg? I'm gonna go to Valkenburg. So he's gonna get an 18 AG for Valkenburg. And Valkenburg gets 5. Not bad. So Valkenburg picks up 5. And this should be the last play. Yeah, I'm going for OJ's 2,000 yards is what I'm doing. 3rd and 5. Short pass, J.D. Hill. Big 3rd down here. 25. Well, it's an 8. That has a chance. AG, huh? 8. AG on the short pass. Yes, he will connect 12 yards to J.D. Hill, and that's a first down. J.D. Hill, 12 yards. And that will end the quarter. So we go to the 4th. That was a faster quarter, wasn't it? Faster quarter. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bills as they try to get back in this game. Let me save this here. Here we go. All righty. OJ from the 26-yard line. So I need to move this up now. All right, OJ. Oh, 65 is terrible. It's a 24 BS. Nothing for OJ. So OJ hits the line, gets absolutely nothing. 2nd and 10. OJ. 15 is good. That's a 15 BS. That's going to be a good chunk of yards here. 15 BS. And OJ will scamper for 14 yards. He's down to the 12. So OJ, 14 yards down to the 12-yard line. And OJ now, 150 yards. And we just started the 4th quarter. Times in the red zone, 3. They got 14 points. So they're 2 for 2 in the red zone. They need a touchdown here. They really do. So here we go. The ball's on the 12. Short pass, J.D. Hill. Alrighty, short pass, J.D. Hill. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be a 3 BG. 3 on the BG. That's going to be good for 12 and a touch. That's a touchdown. Let's just call it a touchdown. Fergus to J.D. Hill, and he'll power his way in for the score. And the Bills are very much back in this game. So Ferguson, a little flare out to J.D. Hill on the side, and he will score. And let's check the extra point here by Leopold. A 43. It's a 28. Now, hang on a sec here. Hang on a sec. Let me. I've been checking over here for extra points, and it's no good. Yeah, it's no good here, and it's no good here. So Leopold on a 43. Oh, wait. 43. Hang on, I'm very wrong here. Is a 33. And a 33 is an F8. Oh, man. Right? A 43K. I'm trying to make sure this is right. I'm getting tired. Is a 33. And the 33 on both charts is F8. So they might have snuggerooed the extra points on the F8. Oh, boy. So, 12. Minus 8, 11. So they bork the extra point. And they trail now by 9. So the extra point is botched attempt. How about that? All right, so Leopold comes in. The kick is botched. It's no good. So, oh, boy. Now let's go. 13:45 to go. Eagles going to try to take some time off the clock here. So a 25 in the P column is going to be a 2 on the kickoff, and that'll be 66 yards. So that'll go 6 yards deep into the end zone, and that's what we're going to let it go. So Leopold's going to crush this one. He's mad after mixing that extra point. He never even got the kick away. Never even got it away. All right, so 13:45 to go. 36-27. Final was 27-26 Buffalo in real life. So Buffalo's spot on with their points. Eagles get 10 more than they normally did, or what they did. So here we go. All right, so they're gonna run it, and it's gonna be Sullivan. So Sullivan's gonna get the ball here. I'm kind of liking this guy Sullivan. I'm kind of liking this Eagles team from '73 after I've been playing it for a while. So it's going to be a 52 for Sullivan. It's going to be a 27 BS inside run. 27 BS on the inside run. I'm not liking this at all. And no, he's going to lose a yard. So Sullivan hits the line, loses a yard. And Philadelphia will take their time. Second, that's going to be a short pass to Norm Bulash. Right, Bulash, like Bulash. Short pass from the 19. 34, 35, not liking that. A 35 BG. 35 BG on a short pass is going to be... Now we got 7, a flag, and an injury. So let's check the flag. 63-9. Illegal formation on the offense. So we're going to back them up 5. Right? We're going to back them up 5. So let's take the penalty. We're going to go 5 yards on the illegal formation. And now let's check the injuries. Or injury. I'm getting pretty good at checking them. All right, so we're going to roll them all. Eagles came back. Yeah, they're crushing them now, Philip. Yep. So it's on the defense. And it's going to be 10, so it's going to be D5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Earl Edwards, the tackle. Oh, boy. He's a 4. Oh, man. Oh, but he's a J0. Okay. So he's only going to miss a play. So Earl Edwards will come out. He's got a little stinger, but he's going right back in. So do I have an end over here for Buffalo? I do. Who's a 2? So we'll put him in. And just for this one play, they'll be +2. All right, so they'll be +2 for this one play. And I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay. So on 2nd and 16 from their own 14. Oh, boy, I need to... yeah, that was a flag, so I need to kind of change my chart here. So we're on the 14, including the 14. Here we go. They're going to run it. And it's going to be Sullivan on the run. All right, so they're +2. It's off to the side over here. But so Sullivan is a 24. That'll be a 22. And a 22 AG. 22 AG for Sullivan. And that'll be 4 yards. So Sullivan will gain 4. And the injured party will come back in. So, what was I say? It was Earl Edwards. He comes back in. So we're back to even now. So thank you so much for Jeff Winans for coming in real quick and kind of taking over for that one play. 36-27. Now it's a 3rd and 12. They're going to go short pass to Harold Carmichael. Short pass from the 18-yard line. So I think I can move this up now. Okay, short pass. Roman Gabriel looking 36. That's a 14. It's going to be a tough sell. CD, BD. 14 BD on the short pass. And that will be incomplete on the short pass. So Gabriel cannot find Carmichael. And so they will have to punt this away. So Tom McNeil will come in to kick it away back to the Bills. A 6 of McNeil from the K column is going to be a 10 on the punt from the 18-yard line. And that'll be 37 yards. Not a good kick at all. So a punt from McNeil. I mean, it's okay, but... All right, and Donnie Walker is going to get an 8 on the punt return. And Donnie Walker will return this 24 yards. Oh, Donnie Walker, 24 yards on a punt return as he zigs and he zags. And it's 1st and 10 Buffalo at the 31. So the Bills very much in this game. Down by 2 scores. Even if they come away with a field goal, they still are very much alive. So the 31-yard line. OJ. 25 is a 15. 15 AG. 20 yards for OJ down to the 11. OJ takes it, and they're still trying to tackle him. And it's 1st and 10 at the 11. Now I do have to change my chat. All right? Change my chat. All righty. OJ, 21 carries for 170 yards. That's pretty much what he had. He had 27 carries. So, okay, I'm okay with that. A big day for OJ. Right? OJ again. From the 11-yard line. A 15. It's a 15. Holy cow, they can't stop him. 15. BS. And OJ will score. From 11 yards out, OJ goes in. And the Bills have crawled back into this game. It's 36-33. Imagine if they didn't miss that extra point, right? You remember? I remember. All right, let's check the extra point. Leipold, a 62K is a 5. Good. So this time it goes through. So Leipold puts it through. And we got ourselves a game here, boys and girls. And the juice is running loose. Yes, you are correct. What a short drive. A great return by Donnie Walker. Set it up. And then just a couple of plays. Boy, that was nothing, right? I can't wait to take a look at the drives in this game. So 11 minutes to play. And the Eagles, hang on. It's 36-34. What a game this is. Hang on a sec. I need to open up my strawberry sunset. That's what I need to do. And take a drink here. Hang on one second. All right. So I think which I like better, that mango peach or this strawberry sunset. I don't know. They're about the same. All right, so Leipold will kick this off. If not for the Dempsey 50-yard field goals, right, the Bills would be leading. So Leipold on a kickoff P12 is going to be 26, and that's going to be 43 yards on the kickoff. Not very good. So kickoff by Leipold, 43. 43 yards. To 07. Oh, that's a short kick. That's one of the up backs here. Who else do I got that can return kicks? I'm going to say Alexander's going to get it. Right? He's out there. He's returned kicks, so he's got a K column here. So we're going to say Alexander's going to return it. And a 22K is 18. And, wow, 26 yards for Alexander on the return. So Alexander. And so good field position here now. And so up at midfield, near midfield. So that's where they'll take over. 36-34. And Roman Gabriel comes back out. Roman Gabriel is 24 for 34. All they've done is pass today. That's all they've done is pass. And if I look at what happened in real life, 16 for 29. Sullivan did have 26 attempts running. Well, I'm not going to get anywhere as close to that today. So we'll just kind of make do with what it's calling for. It's just they're calling for a lot of passes. We'll get a run out of this one though. So that'll be Poe, Mr. Poe Jangles. All right, Poe's going to go in the middle here. So Poe's got a 23, so that's going to be a 25, which is nothing, right? 25 is absolutely nothing all the way across. And so Poe over here. Poe will get nothing. He will get nothing, and he will like it. All right, so 10-10 to play. It's another run. And we're going to Roman Gabriel's going to take this one. So Gabriel's going to carry it himself. A 34 is a 35. That's terrible. BS 35 BS. 4 yards and a flag. So let's see what the flag's going to be. And it's going to be holding on the defense. So we'll take that holding call. So penalty on the defense. We'll take that. And it's not didn't say automatic first down, right? Oh, wait, and a first down. Okay, it is a first down. Automatic first down. So, all righty. So they'll get the first down thanks to the holding call. And it's going to be a short pass to Sullivan. Sullivan's like the utility guy in this team, huh? So we're going to go short pass from the 48. Roman Gabriel. 55-6. That's going to be good. So we get a 6 BS on the short pass. And that'll be good for 10 yards, and that'll be a first down. So Roman Gabriel to Poe. I'm sorry, to Sullivan. 10 yards. First down. Clock continues to run. I'm not sure when he's going to break the record. I mean, I've had some good luck with him. OJ, I'm talking about here. So he's got 181. So he's already passed what he did in the actual game. Now, as long as he doesn't start losing yards, you know. So 1st and 10, and they're going to run this one, and it's going to be Boulash. Boulash. All right, so Norm is going to go outside on the run from the 42-yard line. And Sean's cracking himself up in the chat. I'm trying to follow it, but I'm also trying to move this game along. So as long as you're cracking yourself up, that's okay. So it's going to be a run for Norm. So it's going to be a 22 CD. I'm not liking that. And absolutely nothing for Norm. So Norm hits the line. No gain. Time ticks off the clock, though. 8.5 to play. 2nd and 10. They're going to go medium pass to Charlie Young. So Gabriel's setting this up for a medium pass. He's connected on a 49-yarder. Some big plays for the Eagles. That's a 7. I'm liking that. A 7 BS on the medium pass. 7 BS. And he will swing it off to Charlie Young. And Charlie Young turns it up for 17 yards. And that is a first down. So Charlie Young, 17 yards. And the Bills defense, they need to stiffen here. They really do. 7:55 to play. They need to stop. They trail by 2. They can hold them to a field goal. That would be unbelievable. So it's going to be Charlie Young on a short pass from the 25-yard line. 32. That's a 20. That could be trouble. 20. AS. And incomplete. He was running away, and Gabriel threw it on the run, but this time it doesn't connect. Alrighty, 7:40 to play. What do they want to do? 2nd and 10. That would be a short pass to Boulash. All right, they're going to try a short pass to the halfback. That's going to be a 9. AS. 9. AS. And that'll be for 9 yards to Boulash. He'll be short, but that sets up a 3rd and very short. 9. All right, so we're down to the 16-yard line. Let me stand up for a second here. Whew, been at this a while today, huh? All right, so I'm on the 16. And here we are. So I'm over here now. So what do we want to do here on 3rd and 1? They're going to pass it. Now they have been to Zimmerman. All right, looking for the split end Zimmerman on a short pass from the 16-yard line. Here we go. Gabriel takes a look. A 51. I think that's going to be good. That'll be an 8. BG. 8 BG. Interesting call. And yeah, that'll be good for 11 yards, down to the 5 to Zimmerman. So, Gabriel Zimmerman, 11 yards. And they're milking this clock now, and they're threatening to score. So they're on the 5 right now. As Glenn comes by, catching the end of this one here. They're trying to hang on by the skin of their teeth, the Bills. But it's been tough sledding here. Gabriel's had their way. That's going to be a run. Sullivan kind of go right up the middle from the 5-yard line. Here we go. Gabriel, quick handoff, smashing up the middle is Sullivan. 29. BG, not liking it. And he's going to be hit for a 2-yard loss. So the Bills defense keeping Sullivan out of the end zone, even knocking him back a couple, but that's going to still take some precious time off the clock. We're down to 540. And the big red machine comes by. Got some OJ on the table here today. And a 2nd and 7. This is going to be a short pass to Harold Carmichael. He's in there somewhere. There he is. Okay, short pass from the 7. Roman Gabriel, 35. That's a 9. I don't know about that. 9. AS. 9. Short pass. AS. And that'll be good for 3 yards. Now they're inching closer. So Gabriel to Carmichael, they're going to stop him short. But that'll still take more time off the clock. We're down to 5 minutes. It's the 3rd and 4 from the 4. Oh, and they want to pass it again, so we'll pass it again. Looking for Zimmerman again. All righty, Donnie Zimmerman. Short pass. 56, 18. I'm not liking that. 18. BS. 18 BS. And that's incomplete. So Gabriel to Zimmerman, incomplete. Gabriel was the headhunter on Gilligan's Island? I did not know that. Was that the Pulusi Bagumba? Was that Pulusi Bagumba? All right, so Dempsey's going to come in to try to knock this through. Dempsey's been money. He's got 2 50-yard field goals in this game. So Dempsey will come in. All righty, so let's get the chat out here. So here comes Dempsey. Am I using a play calling card? Yes, I'm using the Solitaire Pro. Solitaire Pro Football. I have my calling cards here, my team cards with the finders here. So yes, and that makes this game go so much faster than me trying to call it myself. So yes, I've had a fun time with that today. It's just that then I've been using it for this all season too, so it works out pretty well. All righty, so Dempsey comes in from the 4-yard line, so that's going to bring up an 11-yard field goal. So Dempsey from the K column. Oh, 43 is usually bad though. 34. And that's an FA. They fumbled the snap. Yeah, 43 is a terrible. They fumbled the snap. And the Bills might have just saved themselves with this one right here. Oh, boy. 36 is going to be 15 yards behind the line. Oh, man. And it's recovered by D9, who is... D9 is going to be a regular dude, right cornerback. So Dwight Harrison gets in, so they're going to fumble it here. So it's not blocked. What is it going to be here? I'm looking at my things here. So on the field goal, I don't have any. It's either blocked. I guess I could say blocked, right? 36 on the F8. So it's 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage. I'm just going to say it's blocked. All righty. And the Bills recover. I'm just going to say that. All right, so it's Bills block the kick. And it's scooped up by Dwight Harrison. And I'm going to say he's going to try to run it back because I know it's a defense, but they're kind of on the defense. And a 10, I don't think that's going to be very good. Yeah, no gain. He just falls on it. So it's blocked. And Harrison just going to fall on the ball here. Dwight Harrison just falls on it. And the Bills are still in business. They have a chance now with 4.5 to play. A field goal will give them the lead. How about that? So Dempsey's been money on the field goals, but this one is blocked. And the Bills have a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. So they're on the 19-yard line. They got a ways to go. When Gilligan saw things upside down and multiple images, nice. I remember that. Pulusi Bagumba. I don't know why I remember that, but I do. All right, OJ is going to get the carry. Can he carry them in the field goal range? Oh, I think so. That's a 4 AD. And OJ will pick up 13 yards. The Juice getting it done, 13 yards. And they will hurry up to the line. 4:10 to play. Ball on the 32. I am saying there's a chance. OJ again. It's more for the Juice. A 19. Not like in a 19 CS. And he'll gain 4. Okay, positive direction. OJ gains 4. They'll rush up to the line. 3:40 to play. 2nd and 6. OJ again. Okay. 43. That's terrible. 29. 29 CD. Ooh, no. And he's going to lose 8 yards. OJ loses 8 yards on this one. No, man, that's about the worst thing that could have happened. They will line up on 3rd and 14. Short pass to J.D. Hill. 25 is an 8, maybe. 8 AD. And that'll be good for 12 yards. And now they got some splaining to do. So Ferguson to J.D. Hill. He'll gain 12 yards. And the Bills will take a timeout here. So it's 4th and 2 on the 40 with 3:10 to play. The way Gabriel's been moving them down the field, I don't even know if they would get the ball back at this point. So my thinking is I think you got to just go to OJ and just say, look, you've been doing it all game. I know you just lost 8 yards, but if you can get a couple of those back, we'll keep the drive going. So I think I'm going to go for it. That's what the coaches up in the stands are saying. So we're going to go for it. We're just going to give it to OJ. He's our man. Our season rests on him. A 61. That's a 16. That might not be bad. 16. AS. And OJ will bang for. He's going to get 15 yards. OJ busts forward 15 yards. They're still trying to take him down. The jersey rips off and everything. And there's 2:50 to play, and now they're in field goal, almost in field goal range. They're on the other side of the field. That was pretty cool. They're going back to OJ again. And it's going to be a 12. Oh, 26. That's terrible. 26 CS. And he's going to lose 3 this time. So OJ goes backwards. So they need to move the ball forward. Maybe some short passes here. OJ knocked down. Back to the 48-yard line. And they're going to, they're going to go, they want to go to Watkins on a run. 23 is not good. That's a 26. Oh, 26-52, 26 CD. That's going to be bad. 2 yards. 2 yards for Watkins. And now we got some thinking to do here. So they're going to run up to the line again. This will be the last play before the quarter. Oh, tearaway jerseys. Yeah, I saw a whole show on that on YouTube, or a video on it. 3rd and 11. So we're going to have to go with a pass here. And it's going to be J.D. Hill. Short pass, J.D. Hill. We need to get a few yards anyway. 64, 18. I'm not liking the 18. 18 AD. And that is incomplete. And now we have a situation. Oh, boy. It's really long. And we're going to read it to 2-minute warning. Leipold could hit this. So the field goal try would be 53. His longest is 52. Oh, man. I think you got to try the field goal anyway. And I don't want to look at his card and spoil it. I think you got to try the field goal from 53. I mean, what are the other choices? If you go for it in 4th and 11, which is ridiculous, and you don't get it, you turn the ball over. You're not going to punt it at this point. So I think you got to try the field goal, and if you don't get it, you got to just hope the defense can stop Roman Gabriel. So we're going to try it. So Ferguson comes out, and Leipold comes in, and he's going to try a 53-yard field goal. He's going to need a good roll here. All right, so the ball is on the 46 of the Eagles, so I'll be using this column here. All right, Leipold, to give the Bills the lead, 53 yards. Yeah, Michael, yeah, this chart here actually tells you if it could be returned or not. So, that's right, yeah, so that might be not bad to put it on the 20. All righty, so here we go. Leipold from 53 from the K column. 16 is a 19, and a 19 is no good. It's going to travel 44 yards, and so I think we're going to get a return here because it's going to go 44 yards, right? So it goes 44 yards. It's going to be well short. And all right, so there we go. So 44 yards. So it's going to come up short. It's going to be caught at the 2-yard line. Oh, hang on a sec here. Do I want to return that from the 2? I'm thinking no. I'm going to say no. So I'm going to undo that last play. And I'm going to say that the field goal is no good. And I'll put it on the 20. Okay. So the field goal was a couple of yards short, right? On the 19. It would have been good if I was in the first or the third quarter, but the second quarter says no. And that is that. So, yeah, the 19 over here is no good. So Gabriel comes out with a 2-point lead, trying to nurse this clock a little bit from the 20, which is kind of interesting here. They have it at the 20. I forgot about that, actually. But he wants to pass again. He wants to pass to Charlie Young. Okay. So here we go. A 16. That's an 18. I don't think that's going to be good. 18 AS on a short pass. And that's going to be incomplete. Not sure why they're passing here. They want to move this clock down, but they're going to try one. So incomplete. And that'll be 10 seconds off the clock. All right, so we're going to have to run it. And it's going to be Tom Sullivan on the run. He's on the run again. Here we go. A little Ingve for you. A 56 for Sullivan is 24 BS. 24 on the BS. And he'll gain 1. And they'll call a timeout. And so we got a minute and a half to go, and the Bills will use another timeout. 3rd and 9. Now I think we're going to go with what we got here because they can stop the clock again, but if I pass it, get a first down, yeah, they're going to try passing it. So they're going to look for Bulesh. Bulesh. All right, it's a short pass. This could be your game. 41 is a 19. I don't think so. 19 AD. 19 AD. That's incomplete. So Gabriel for Bulesh. Incomplete. And we still got a minute 25 on the clock, so the Bills still have a chance. Are you saying there's a chance? I'm saying there's a chance. So in comes McNeil to punt this one away from the 21. They didn't get anything. So here we go. McNeil. 43 from the K column. It's usually pretty bad. 26. And where are we punting from? From the 21. And, oh, that's terrible. He shanks it off the side of his foot. It goes 22 yards and out of bounds. Yep, 43 is the worst roll for kickers. It is. 22 yards and goes out of bounds. And at the 43-yard line, the Bills have it back and a chance to win with a field goal. So Leopold warming up saying, get me a little closer than 53, will you? So let's see what they're going to do here. OJ. Oh, he gets the 43. 18 AS. But that'll be 6, and he gets out of bounds. So OJ picks up 6, a little closer, and he gets out of bounds. So 2nd and 4, we got a minute 5 to play. They're inching closer to Leopold's range. They want to go pass to Chandler. So get Ferguson out here. 31 is a 12. 12 BD on the short pass. And that'll be good for 6 yards, and he gets out of bounds. Inching closer, Ferguson to Chandler. 6 yards. Out of bounds. Can the Eagles hang on here? They're at the 31. This would be a 38-yard field goal try. Watkins up the middle. Trying something safe here. Oh, that's a 6. 6 BD. And that, oh my gosh, that's going to be 13 yards plowing up the middle for Watkins. Watkins up the middle for 13 yards. They were expecting OJ. They got Watkins. 35 seconds to go. The clock is running. They are in field goal range. I think we're just going to go to OJ one more time and kick the field goal. That's what we're going to do. So we're on the 18-yard line. Nothing crazy. 53 is a 16 BS for OJ. OJ will pick up 9 yards to the 9. OJ goes 9 yards to the 9-yard line. And with 5 seconds left, they will try the field goal. So this will be the last play of the game. So they're going to put it on the toe of John Leopold. Right here. All righty, so let's pull out the kicking shot. It all comes down to this. We played all day to see if Leopold can knock it through to make it 37-36. From the K column. From the 9-yard line, a 16-yard attempt. Hang on a second, I need a drink. I want to thank everyone that tuned in today for the broadcast. I want to thank the rain for holding off so I can maybe go for another walk today. I want to thank a lot of people. I want to thank the NFL for allowing me to play this game and Appa for producing the cards. Yeah, Al, if you're in the chat room, don't type anything. Leopold from 16 yards, kicking it from the 9, which is right here. No 43s, please. A 26 is a 39, and a 39 is good. It's good. It's good. It's good. And the Bills win this one on a walk-off field goal by Leopold. And the final score is 37-36. And the stats have been updated. The file has been saved. Yeah, express written consent of the NFL or Dave Gardner videos. And YouTube. Oh, man. Let's check the final stats for OJ in a thrilling 37. No, in real life it was 27-26. Right? And so I got 37-36. That was fantastic. And then what happened at the end there? Holy cow. Leopold a 47-yard field goal to win it. Imagine that, to win it, a 47-yard field goal, and I hit a shorter one, but Leopold won it on a field goal. That is great. That's why we play. Right? Let's take a look at OJ's numbers if you want to check out OJ's numbers. OJ, 29 carries, which compared to 27, 217, and a touchdown. OJ, 29 for 217. So, yeah, we're a little ahead of things here in the replay. But, wow, that was, whew. That was a good time. That's why we play. We play these games. It's like the games I had last night, the baseball games, Strat Baseball. That was fun. Payoff pitch and season ticket were fun the other day. Now back to Apple football. So, yeah, I got a game in. I finally had a game. So I had the day off. So I says I need to play. So that was great. So, yeah, a last-second field goal. It's how it was won in real life. I don't know if it was last second, but he hit a field goal at the end. So Leopold misses from 53. The Eagles can't do anything to move the ball, and a bad punt and a couple of runs by OJ puts him in range, and Watkins too. And then Leopold pokes it through, and that is that. Fun times. So now I'm going to clean this all up and get something to eat. I'm hungry now. I've been at this a while. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this one. Another fantastic 1973 football game here on the channel. So we'll talk to you all later. Who knows? Maybe later tonight. I got to go take a breath. Take a couple of lozenges from my throat. But that is sponsored by Avis. Yeah. Past the 4 games. Yep. No, it's 14 games. So I'm at 4. So I'm not the quarter pole yet. One more will get me closer to that. So I'm 4 out of 14. So that wouldn't be quite the quarter mark. So I don't think, but that was a good one. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. Yeah, that was a fun broadcast here today. You know, I like when I get a game like this. It's just so fun. It's so exciting. That first quarter, if you didn't see the first quarter, just go back and watch that first quarter. That was amazing first quarter. Just all the craziness that was happening. And then the finish was so good, too. The finish was really good. So 3.5 is a quarter. Okay, I'll take it. In today's inflation, yeah, it is a quarter. So, all right, folks, thank you for coming by. Hope you have a great day. Maybe we'll catch you later on tonight, but I'm going to go get something to eat. We'll see you. Bye-bye.